Hello everyone, this is Jeff Kirby, the Philly Mummer costumer from JMK Costuming and Show Design. And we are starting a new project today. We're going to call this Mum Suit Mondays. So every Monday, you're going to see this series. And what it is we're at the Mummers Museum, and we're going to start taking a look back at all these costumes and how they were made, the fabrics, and we'll start to see the evolution of the Mummers costume. When this tradition began, all of the costumes really, were made in the home. The Mummers back then did not have costumers to go to, professional costumers to go to. So everything was handmade, all at an amateur level. And we've got a real special one to start us out with. This piece has actually been here since the opening of the Mummers Museum in 1976. It was donated by the McGlinchey family. This piece dates back to between 1900 and 1920. This is really exciting. You're going to see a lot of craftsmanship in this piece from the Silver Crown Fancy Club, which does not exist anymore, but there's just a bit of history to go along with mummery. So let's take a look at this, and let's take a talk in detail. So this was a page boy costume. Now, what a page boy was, back in the day, the page boys would carry these long, they called them capes, on the street, all the way up Broad Street, right? The parade used to start in South Philadelphia, make its way to Center City, but you had these page boys. And just to kind of paint a picture, it was kind of like when you see at a sporting event, the people holding up the American flag across the whole field, right? You have the entire flag, this huge American flag is surrounded by these people holding the flag. Well, it was the same way with the fancies back in the day. They had these long, what they called capes that spanned a half block, 3/4 of a block, maybe even sometimes a block. And these page boys would hold that and parade these long capes up the street. So this was a cape that one of the page boys wore. So you can see this is the back of the cape that I'm showing you, where all the artwork is. So we've got the collar. This is all satin. It's an old satin. I am going to imagine that this used to be white. It's now, it's 100 years old, so it's kind of it's aged. So it's got a great antique look to it now. But I'm going to imagine this used to be a white satin that would have been really bright on New Year's Day. So we've got the blue satin collar. You've got kind of this cape here, this upper cape, all trimmed with this fringe. I am not touching this. My hands are bare. We actually have to treat this costume with gloves. But you'll look and see the detail. This is all hand sewn. This is all yarn sewn in, and everything has kind of got a 3D effect on it. All the butterflies that cover this. And then when you come down around the bottom, you've got what kind of looks like a smaller gauge boa that goes around the bottom, boa feather. And then, of course, the fringe down here. All of these roses, handmade, 3D. I hope you're getting the effect on film. But again, this dates back to 1900 to 1920. This is what the Mummers Parade used to look like 100 years ago. So if you want to see these things, get into the Mummers Museum in Philadelphia at Washington Avenue and 2nd Street, right where Mummers Row begins. And you'll be able to see all these things. Hidden treasures. I've been around the Mummers my entire life. I was given access to this today. I never, ever would have expected this to be here. And this is really incredible to see in person. So yeah, if you come in here, ask to see this stuff. They'll show you around. They've got a lot of collections here. And you'll be amazed at the craftsmanship in this work. So that's all I have on this. So thank you for joining us for week 1 with Mum Suit Mondays at the Mummers Museum, Washington Avenue and 2nd. Get in here and see all this history and all this work that has made this parade happen for 125, 126 years now. All right, this is Jeff Kirby with JMK Costuming and Show Design. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.